everyone. This is AJ here in the Van Ryder Games studio. And today we are going to do a playthrough of Shriek, the upcoming brand new special feature film for Final Girl. This will be the second special feature film in the Final Girl universe. The first, of course, being North Pole Nightmare. Now, King Leo is going to be joining me soon, and we're going to do a playthrough of this. This features Mort the Teenage Dirtbag at the Mega Board Game Convention, and this one's going to be a lot of fun. We are going to do this playthrough and try to stop Mort, who masquerades around the board game convention wearing and cosplaying as some of the other Final Girl killers. It's going to be up to us to figure out which one he is. So we hope you enjoy this. Let's jump into the playthrough. Hey everybody, it's AJ back here with you. I got King Leo here with me now. We have Shriek all set up on the table, ready to show you guys a playthrough of this special feature film. Very excited. Now, this one does have a lot going on in it, so we are going to have a little bit of a teach and talk through of the rules. We do have everything set up, so I'll explain a little bit about some of the special setup that we did. So let's get started. Let's start with the location first, because location is a little bit simpler on rules than Mort the Teenage Dirtbag, who's the killer. Now, I do have my sheets here I'm going to be referencing. Now, there are three essentially zones at the Mega Board Game Convention. This is important because at the Mega Board Game Convention, you can search in any space. It's a convention. There's stuff to be found everywhere. But there are three zones. So the yellow spaces, which is this main part, the convention hall here in the board, and then down here, there are the special rooms. Those are exhibit areas, and they are marked with a yellow zone and a spades icon. Yep, there you go right there. And then you can see in the bottom left corner, way down here, is the food court. That is a search area in itself. So up here above the map, we have the food court, the exhibit area, and then the general area is the third one. General area is basically any space that is not in the food court or an exhibit area. So the hallways and the docks, those are all general spaces. Okay? So that's how that works. But other than that, searching works just like it normally works, but you can play a search card in any space and find something. Okay. That's the first thing with the Mega Board Game Convention. Now, something to tell you about the exhibit areas. The exhibit areas, the yellow spaces, as we talked about, are where all the fun's at the convention. So victims don't want to leave that area. Even if they see a murder happen, they probably think it's like a staged event. It wasn't real. And so to get victims to move out, we have access to two special action cards. They're both the same. So just go ahead and put one up there, Leo. And it is called Create a Panic. So if you want to try to get people out of convention spaces and into the hallway, for example, so you can save them, you need to create a panic. As you can see, there are two different success lines. And basically, when you create a panic, it's going to let you panic victims out of the space. So as you can see, with one success, you get to panic all the victims, but they're just going to be spreading out randomly. They may panic to other places in the exhibit hall, etc. If you get one success, then you get to panic each victim in your space, but you can modify the panic roll for each one by one. So like, for example, if you wanted them to move out getting a 4 on the die, if you rolled a 3, you could change that to a 4 and move them which way you wanted. And then lastly, at the top, you get to panic each victim in any direction of your choice. So you get to move them where you want to move them if you get double successes.
Can you move victims from one exhibit to another or no?
That's a great question, because this is in relation to, they won't follow you out of the exhibit area, but you can take them within one exhibit area to another. Okay. Yes, absolutely. So, and that's important because some exhibit areas might have more directions that panic out of the exhibit area. So yes, you can take them, but you cannot take them from a yellow space out to a non-exhibit area. That was the Creative Panic cards and how those work. Now, on this board here, it's going to be tough to see a little bit from up there, but there are hallways and dock spaces. These spaces are connected with arrows because they are less sparse. Most people are in the convention. You can move through these spaces really fast. You could get through a hallway or a dock space really fast, going from one to the other. So there are little double, you can show this in the rulebook, Leo, those arrows. There's a double arrow icon there that connect two spaces. If you're going to move from one space to another that's connected by that arrow, you get to roll an extra die. But you have to then move in that direction. So like if you got to walk and you wanted to roll an extra die and get potentially to move two spaces, if you're moving through those two spaces, you can do that. Okay, and then lastly, we have the booths and booth events. So these up here are the booth cards, and these are booth events cards. Each upkeep, we are going to flip a booth card, and then we're going to roll a die. On a 1 to 3, we're going to place a victim in that space, in that booth space. So a lot of the exhibit areas are booth spaces. For example, one is the Van Ryder Games space where Maureen, our final girl, is starting. If we flipped Van Ryder Games in the booth and we rolled a 1 to 3, we're just going to place a new victim in there. Someone else has shown up for the convention and they are now there. If we roll a 4 to 6, or sorry, 4, 5, or 6, we are going to get a booth event. A booth event is another card that's going to have something happen in that booth. So we will find out during the course of play what those are. All right, so that's basically the location rules. And of course, we're going to have different items and events and fun things happening. I'll point this out. We do have a 4th special victim meeple that comes with this one. So there is a pink special victim meeple now. So who knows, maybe we'll see that come out. Okay, let's pause there. Leo, any questions about location before we flip over to the killer?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, let's flip over to Mort, the teenage dirtbag. Now, Mort, his miniature is over here off to the side because he does not start on the board. Mort masquerades around the convention as other Final Girl killers. So at conventions, it's very common to cosplay and dress up as your favorite media characters. At the Mega Board Game Convention, people love Final Girl, and they're all dressing up as their favorite Final Girl killers. So, for example, we have these little killer miniatures, and like here's the small Hans, for example. We'll show you here, and we'll just put Mort next to it so you can see kind of a size comparison. Oop, he's backwards. Go ahead and flip him around. So that Mort is like a regular sized killer. And then you can see Hans. So these are called suspects. All of the dressed up killers are suspects. We don't know which one is which. Go ahead and show them the Hans suspect card, Leo. So because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going around and interrogating and coercing suspects to give us a clue about who Mort might be. So as you can see on the suspect card, it's going to have a bunch of different variety of things. Like, for example, who is their favorite game designer, Van Ryder Games game designer, or how tall are they, or is their costume mask or face paint, these kinds of things. So go ahead and let's put this, I think it's that clue card up there, Leo, so we can show them a little bit about how this is going to work. So those of you familiar with Hostage Negotiator, you'll recognize this. So we're going to use this, we're going to hide the actual text, and we're going to need a red viewer. Leo, just don't show it all the way. But we're gonna put this viewer in front of it to figure out once we get to reveal a clue, we're gonna get to flip one of these tokens and reveal clue 1 through 5. If we get all 5 done before the finale, then we will reveal who Mort is masquerading as, and he will then come out on the board, and then we can try to kill him and win the game. Okay, let's go back to the main screen. So, and there are lots of these clue cards. We chose one at random, but there are a lot of different ones. So you're going to get a different configuration of things each game. Now, as we reveal those, we're going to learn more about which one it could be. When we reveal a clue, we're going to be able to eliminate some of them as suspects. So, for example, let's say we revealed a clue, and it said it gave us a characteristic, and then we know now Geppetto cannot be the killer.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to remove Geppetto from the board and replace it with one of these meeples. They're like natural wood kind of style meeples. So like we'd replace Geppetto, who's here, with one of those. That is now an informant. So the little miniatures are suspects, and the little meeples are informants. Okay. This is important because we have 2 new action cards. One is called coerce, and one is called interrogate. So we'll show interrogate first. It's a 3-cost card. We can interrogate. This is for interrogating suspects. So if we go to one of these little miniatures and interrogate the suspect, this is one of the ways we can get to reveal the clues if we're successful. Okay, so for example, they're gonna panic after we talk to them because they don't want to get found out that they gave us some information, but we're gonna get a clue. Now, once we start getting some informants on the board, then we can use the coerce action card. So go ahead and put that one up there.
All right.
All right, so we have the coerce action card here, and we can use this to coerce the informants to give us some information. So once we know one of them is not a killer and they become an informant, we can then go coerce them into giving us even more information. Now, a few other things about informants. Let's go back to the board. Again, the informants are the wooden meeples. So that's basically once a suspect is cleared, they get replaced with an informant. If an informant dies, we, in addition to the normal bloodlust increase, we also have to increase horror.
Eek.
Yeah.
It's not great.
On the flip side, if we save an informant, we get to reduce horror. So, they're good for being able to get more clues, but they're also risky to keep out there and can benefit you to get them off the board. So we'll see how all that works.
So if we remove an informant with the coerce card, can we do we still get the minus horror bonus if we remove them from a coerce card?
Coerce cards will remove them, and you don't get them.
You don't
That's
get
only if you save them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. A little bit more about informants. Informants are considered victims for all gameplay purposes, other than the facts I just mentioned about the horror increase and decrease if they get killed or saved. Also, when resolving breaking ties, if there's an informant, then the killer will choose the informant over the victim. Like if there's one victim, one space away, and one informant, it's going to go for the informant, which is worse for us. The terror cards, as they come out, are going to we are going to figure out which suspect Mort is acting as. So we have this bag here, and this little final girl bag that will come with this special feature. And during the terror phase, when the killer acts, we're going to pull out one of these tokens, and it is going to have one of the killer's image on it. For example, I just drew the Ratchet Lady. Mm-hmm. So if the killer did a target victim move attack, and we draw this, then we know we're gonna find the Ratchet Lady on the board. She's right here, and she would target move and attack. So that's Mort acting as one of the suspects.
Oh.
So before he comes out on the board, that's how that works.
Oh.
Now, once we start eliminating suspects as possibilities, if we draw that suspect out, then the killer doesn't do anything, but we discard that token. So we could potentially, it helps us to figure out who is not the killer. If, however, we pull one out and they act and it's still a live suspect, we just put that token back in. They could get pulled another time. Okay. If we get a location card or some card that says the killer does blah, 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 we will always draw out of there to see which one it does. Okay. That's most of it to get started. Lastly, at the top of the Bloodlust track, there is a token up there. This is because the bumper on this one is to increase horror. Well, as we know, when you get to the top of the horror track and you increase horror, bloodlust goes up, so it would create an infinite loop. So we have a token here that once you get to the top, is going to replace this bloodlust on the killer track, and instead you will lose a time. So you won't have an infinite loop happening there. Okay, questions about the killer, Leo? You asked a good question earlier about the killer's health. It's a question mark on the board. This is because when we figure out which other killer Mort is masquerading as, we're going to flip that over. That's going to become the new finale, and it's going to tell us what the killer's health is, any special effects, this sort of thing. Okay?
Okay.
So we have to figure out who it is, or if the finale hits before we figure out who it is, then it'll get revealed and we'll remove the rest of the suspects. But it is bad for us if we don't get him revealed first.
Okay.
And you'll see why based on whichever finale we get.
Well, I don't want to deal with that. So.
All right. So I think we're ready to get started.
We didn't go.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about the final. So there's a new kind of final girl in this special feature film. There's two of them, of course. They both work in a similar manner. So in this one, when you save a victim, we are going to put that victim on this card. So Maureen, she saves a victim. We place the victim on that card, and we're going to roll a die. If we roll a number lower than the number of victims on that card, we get to reveal her ultimate ability. So we could potentially, on the second victim saved, if we roll a 1, reveal our ultimate ability.
Get me to do that. I'm great at rolling low.
Now, the victims we save are then going to be used as on the back for the ultimate ability. Let's, in this case, go ahead and show them that now. So, for example, Maureen says, once per action phase, you may discard 1 or 2 victims from this card to resolve any one action card from the action tableau as though it was played from your hand. If you chose to discard only 1 victim from this card, remove the action card from the game after resolving the effects. So super cool. We can basically get free uses of a card in the tableau. If we spend 2 victims, the card will stay and it's fine. But if we want to spend 1 victim, we can do it. But that's going to be the last time we ever use that card because it'll get removed from the game. Okay? All right. So that's how Maureen works. So this kind of final girl is, I'm really glad we came up with this. It changes how that works a little bit. Playtesters have really liked it. Maureen is mine, for example, and the other girl in this box, Evan, designed with a similar mechanic. And this might be one of my favorite final girls I've designed. So I hope we get to use the ultimate. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so I think we're ready to reveal the event and get started.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Oh, one more thing. Before Mort is revealed, the true Mort, the dirtbag, is revealed.
Yeah.
During the panic phase, victims will not panic.
Oh.
Okay. So until he comes out on the board, victims do not panic during the panic phase.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's flip to main. Let's get started. All right. We're gonna reveal the first event and get this party started. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
All right.
All right. We got the industry bad boy is coming out. So go ahead and read that flavored text in the card.
Alrighty. Some love him, some hate him. Reveal a booth card and immediately place the bad boy in that space.
All right. Go ahead and reveal a booth card and show them there on the card. Go ahead, put it on there.
Pristine content game.
Move it over. All right. Yep. All right. So pristine continent. It shows you there on the card where it is on the board. Now, if this was during the upkeep, we would roll the die and do the thing. But this is just a special
Event.
effect for the event.
Yeah.
So go ahead and flip back to the board, please. So I'm going to put the industry bad boy at the Pristine Continent Games booth, which is right next to where we start in the Van Ryder Games booth. And then read the rest about the...
All right. Reveal a booth card and place the bad boy in that space. Immediately choose him to be your friend or your enemy.
Okay, tell them what happens.
Right. So if a friend is saved, you -2 horror. And if a friend is killed, +2 horror. And if an enemy is saved, -1 health. and if an enemy is killed, do not increase bloodlust.
Okay.
So do we want him to be a friend or an
Yeah,
enemy?
what do you think? I'll let you pick.
Well, we're pretty close to an exit space with him. So if we could save him, we could get horror down really fast.
All right.
I say friend.
All right. All right. So the industry bad boy we have chosen is our friend. And like Leah said, if we save the industry bad boy, we will reduce horror by 2. But if our friend gets killed, it's going to increase horror by 2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's the opening event. Quickly, are the items we have face up. In the food court, we have the convention staff badge. It will let victims follow us when leaving an exhibit space.
Oh.
So we wouldn't have to create in a panic because they're like, oh, you're an official
That might-
mega board game convention employee. We'll follow you.
Might be good to get.
Could be good. The folding chair is a 0 to 1 range weapon that does 1 extra damage. However, if you use it at range 1, you have to discard it. You basically throw the folding chair.
Yeah.
And then we have the convention program. You may look at the top card of the booth and or booth event deck at any time. So if we get that, we could always look and see what's coming from the booth cards. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are you going to be rolling first off this time? Let's go back to
All right.
you and
All right.
see how you do.
Yeah,
You finished the last game against
I
Buddyland
did finish the last
with a
game.
good roll. So
That was
all right, here's
all right.
our cards. And by the way, create a panic. In order to create a panic, it's different than most cards. During our action phase, we can discard any action card to take it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then interrogate costs 3 time, and then coerce costs 2 time.
Oh, wait. Okay. So I have a plan right now.
All right.
My plan is to try and get 3 dice as soon as possible.
Okay.
And that plan has to get our friend out of here.
Yeah, and Mort starts on 3 horror, so we're actually only 2 away from 3 dice.
Exactly. But we need to create a panic to get him out of there.
That's true.
So I'm going to discard short rest. Oh, wait. Oh, that's during that
You
phase.
you can do it during the action phase.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, it says discard any action during the action phase. Discard any action card to take this.
Oh, well, I'm going to discard short rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you want to take a creative panic?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And now we're going to play said.
Well, you got to be in the space with them,
Oh, right.
so we got to move first. So you
Getting
got to
ahead of
walk.
myself.
Yeah, walk over there.
Yikes.
3 and a 4.
Focus. And focus and a
Focus and weak attack.
Yeah.
All right.
So we move
So
one
move
space.
1 and lose a time.
Yeah.
We are going to the Pristine Continent Games booth. There are 3 victims in here.
3 victims.
You're going to create a panic?
I'm going to create a panic.
All right. We need 5s. Well, we need a good roll here. We may not need a 5 if you get double successes.
But that's
All right.
only...
1 success.
All right.
So we're going to panic each victim in the space, and we may modify each panic roll by 1.
So we need a 5 or a 6. No, 4, 5, or a 6.
Yep. All right. So no, do 1 at a time.
Okay.
So let's do the bad boy first.
Okay.
5. So you can make it. You want to keep it as a 5.
Yeah.
Move him to the hallway.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I don't care about the other guys.
A 1. So you can choose a 1 or a 2. They're going to go this way no matter what
Yep.
into publicly traded games
And
booth. And a 6. So you want them to go to the hallway also, or do you want them to go to Van Ryder Games booth?
Van Ryder Games. Make them buy
Why wouldn't we take them out here
Oh, yeah.
to try to save more people?
Sorry. I'm just a marketing man at heart.
Trying to send them to our booth to buy
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I appreciate that. All right. Cool. Okay, what next?
All right. Now we're going to walk to get to that exit space.
If you can get two successes.
2 successes. No converts. Come on. Oh.
1 success and a convert. Well, at least you get to go. Are you going out in the hall with
Yeah.
these guys?
Yeah.
All right, we're going out in the hall, and we lose a time,
We lose time.
and we're down to 4 time.
4 times.
And by the way, the suspects obviously don't stop victims from following you in
Yeah.
those spaces.
Can we
Okay.
make suspects follow us?
Yeah, I mean, Oh, suspects? No, not
Okay.
suspects.
So they're just gonna be there the whole game.
They'll move around. Like they'll move from the horror card,
Oh,
the
right,
tarot
yeah.
cards and stuff.
Forgot about that.
All right. So like the default killer action is we draw a token at random to see who does it, and then they move and attack. So yeah, they're gonna be moving around.
Okay.
All right. So we're stopping.
Yep,
We have 4 to spend. I mean, we're gonna want to sprint, right, to get these people out.
I say sprint and search.
Sprint and search.
Because we can like search from anywhere.
Yeah, but what we're gonna find does depend on what area.
Oh
we're in.
yeah, that's true. I wanna.
We could sprint these guys out this way and then go in the food court and get the staff badge.
Yeah, I wanna go to the food court and get the staff badge.
So do we want 2 sprints? Oh no, we need a search when we
Yeah.
get there. Yeah. Okay, sprint and search.
Sprint and search, and we have a
All right.
focus.
All right, reset time
All right.
to 6.
We're
All
going.
these zeros are gonna go back in. Wait, did you discard a card to create a panic? You did, right?
Yes, I did. I discarded
Okay.
short rest.
All right, so those go back in. All right, and then we're gonna go to the killer phase. You ready? All right, so first thing, the default killer action is we're gonna draw a suspect to see who Mort is acting as.
Dr. Fright.
Dr. Fright. All right, Dr. Fright is way over here in the side hallway. So he is going to target closest, move, and attack. Our hallway is the space with the most people. So he's going to move and attack and kill someone in here. Are we playing Rule of Infinite Evil for the Rules of Ambiguity? Because the bad boy is about to get axed.
I don't want the bad boy to get pitchforked.
Well, he's the bad boy. He'd probably be the one to run
Well,
up to
he's
him.
not the bad boy. He's the. Oh, he is the.
Yeah,
bad
we're
boy.
doing it.
We have to. We
yeah.
have to do. But it's.
Oh, sorry, industry bad boy.
No, but do we really have to?
Yes. Well, we don't. I mean, the other rules of ambiguity are hilarity or thematic.
Hilarity is the other guy tries to go get a selfie
Okay, we'll do hilarity.
and he gets pitchforked.
So let's say, like, we're going to say these guys are the industry bad boys, like picking a fight with one of these guys. And then Mort, dressed as Dr. Fright, comes up and stabs the regular victim.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we have our first death in the first killer phase. So Bloodlust goes up 1. By the way, Mort's attack and boots are 1 and 1. 1 damage and 1 boot for now, or 1 move. But that's before the tarot card has even happened.
Yeah.
So now we have to reveal the tarot card.
Yep.
Organized theft. All right. Let's see. Remove the top card from each item deck. Well, there goes the convention badge, the folding chair, and the convention program.
Bruh.
It's like the game knows what we want to do, Leo.
Honestly.
For each card removed, apply the following effect based on the facing of the card. Well, they were all face up,
So we lose
so
3
we
times.
lose 3 times.
Yikes.
Go down to 3, and then we're going to reveal another event.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, another special victim. The media starlet. So go ahead and read that to them, Leo.
I heard she has over 1 million subscribers. OMG. Reveal a booth card and place the media starlet in that space. The media starlet will not follow you under any circumstances. If you save the media starlet, you may look through the unused item cards and choose one to take.
Interesting. Well, it's over here in the Sorceress Marvels booth.
Sorcerer's Marvel.
Go ahead and put the camera back to the top.
Top.
All right, so right here down in the corner down there. So she will not follow us under any circumstances, but if we save her, meaning if she gets to an exit space,
Oh, but
like we panic, we make her
she's
panic.
right next to an exit space, so
Right. Then we could save her and we'll get a bonus. But
not gonna be easy.
she's a media starlet, so she's not like trying to listen to us tell her what to do.
Yeah.
If we make her panic, then we can save. Okay. All right, that's the end of the killer phase. There's no panic, remember,
No
till
panic.
Mort's out. But we do have to do the upkeep. So we're going to reveal a booth card. Go ahead and draw the top booth card and show them what that's going to be. All right, Hat Rock Games. So we are going to roll a die. I'll go ahead and leave it there for a second.
Okay.
So you can see on there it says roll a die. 1 to 3 is spawn a victim. 4 to 6 is resolve a booth event. All right, so we got a 1. So we're gonna have a new victim come out. Now you can flip back. We're gonna have a new victim come out up here at Hat Rock Games. So there's now 3 victims up there.
Here's the tarot card.
All right, and that was the end of the the end of the upkeep. So now it's back to us. Let's recap and talk about round 1.
Okay.
All right, so what do you think?
I mean, it's safe to say the game doesn't like us.
Well, yeah, I mean, organized theft, they basically hit all of the different areas and stole, someone's masquerading with a badge and someone's got a folding chair they're getting ready. I don't know what they're going to do with that, but all right, but we could still do the same plan. We just don't know what we're going to get in the food court now.
Yeah.
So we could really just use our search wherever we end up.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well,
All
let's do round 2.
Get back into it.
I actually see an idea, Leo.
Okay. Do you?
So if we can get 2 successes with the sprint, we can go down, save 2, then go in the event hall, and then come back and save 4 people.
Whoa. And
So
then next turn, we can interrogate. Nope. It's how many times is it interrogate?
yeah, it's 3 times to get an interrogate.
So if we
So I
there's
think we're gonna have to plan for that for next time because we only
Yeah.
have 3 time.
yeah.
Let's try to get these people out.
Okay. But
All
we
right.
can make that work like in another turn.
All right, so sprint. We only have 2 dice.
I gotta get this.
We should have focused down into 3 dice territory. I thought you said that was what you wanted to do, and then we did something else.
No, I wanted to get that guy saved to get into 3 dice territory.
Well, oh, because he'll give us reduced 2 horror.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we'll get that if we. Okay.
So I just gotta not
All right.
suck. Wait, where'd my other die go? Oh. Come on.
You don't get fired. If you roll double blanks, you're gonna be fired.
Okay.
1
Come on.
success, 2 successes. Yes.
I learned. He
We're gonna
taught me on
save
camera.
4 people, baby. All right, so we are bringing these 2 down with us. Oh, and you actually get to roll an extra die. We're not gonna need it, but because we're moving in the hallways with the arrows,
Oh
we
right.
get to roll
Then you just
3 stars.
3 stars.
All right, so we go down there. We're gonna save the bad boy
Save.
and a regular victim.
So they both go on our thing.
So first you put on 1, and then we would roll.
Oh,
Since
right.
we can't roll below
Lower.
a 1, doesn't matter.
yeah.
Then we put the industry bad boy on there. And first let's reduce our horror by 2.
So now we in 3
Now
dice.
we'll be rolling 3 dice, and then we're gonna roll for the card.
Oh.
We got a 5,
thought
so
I
that
got a
is
1.
not less than 2. So we don't get to flip our ultimate yet. But we're still in the middle of our movement. So that was 1 move. Oops. Sorry there, Hans. 2, 3. We're gonna take these 2 back,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
All right. So the first one, go ahead and roll and see if we unlock.
Less than 3?
6.
Nope.
And now
Less
anything
than
less
4?
than 4.
Oh my. It was
6.
so close.
That's okay. All right. So we're still gonna have to save more to get that ultimate unlocked.
Yeah. Did we lose the time for that sprint?
Yes.
Okay. No.
Okay. All right.
Search.
So we have a search and a focus.
Yes.
I just don't. We don't have anything to
Hold
convert
on,
with
4?
if we fail.
Actually, wait. If we focus first, we can get up to 4 time, right?
Yeah.
And then we can use 1 time. We have to succeed on our search, so we only lose 1 time. So then we'd go to 3, and then we can get an interrogate for that suspect right there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I
Because
see
we're
what-
already with them.
Yeah,
Or you could just discard and get a time.
but so I can. Well, no, but we'll have to use the time from when we search.
I know. I'm saying maybe we can wait to search till next turn though, or another turn.
Okay.
So do you want to discard focus and get a 3rd time, and we'll take interrogate?
Okay.
All right, let's do that. All right, so we're discarding focus for a time, going to 3 time,
3 time.
ending our turn,
And in our turn,
and we're going to planning. So we're
Planning.
going to take the free 0s,
take the free 0s.
and we're going to take interrogate.
Take interrogate.
And we are going to hope that Hans doesn't get drawn,
Yeah.
because then that means he's going to be attacking us.
Yep.
But hopefully, or
That'd
he
be-
might target victims. We don't want him to move away from us. All right,
Yes.
so that's our turn. Reset to 6. Put these cards back And we're going to the killer phase. So draw a random suspect.
Just not Hans. It's going to be Hans.
Well.
Geppetto.
All right, Geppetto. Ooh, he's way over here with nobody. That's cool. All right, so he's going to target closest, which is there's a victim and there's us. So they always prioritize victims at the top. So, but he only moves one. So he goes into the side docks with the ratchet lady. And that's that. So now we flip this.
Tarot card.
Angry customers. Uh-oh. All right, angry customers. If there are no victims on any exhibit spaces, discard and draw the next terror. There definitely are.
Yeah.
All right, reveal a booth card. Go ahead and reveal a booth card, Leo. Until you reveal a booth with one or more victim in that space.
Slate Mayor Games.
Nope. Publicly traded company games. So, we now have identified that. One target in that space is attacked using the following target priority. You, minion, killer. All right.
So it prioritizes us?
Yeah, because minions can't be... Oh, the customers are attacking them.
Oh.
So the problem is that the suspects can't be killed. So this is going to do a damage to any... the target receives damage equal to the victims in the space. If no one was attacked, 2 horror increases. So we increase horror by 2.
So we don't get our double dice anymore. Womp womp.
So if Mort was out, or if you were playing another killer,
yeah,
then the victims would kind of attack
the
people. That's obviously a location terror card. Okay, give me that. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. I mean, we got horror increased, but we can now interrogate Hans.
That guy. Yeah. All right. So now we.
Wait, we gotta do upkeep. So flip a booth card. Soxley Games. All right, that's way up here in the corner. So we'll roll a die to see if we get a booth event or a victim. A 2, so we will get another victim in Soxley Games. All right. And then if these booth cards run out, we just reshuffle them back in. No problem. All right, well, we don't have any clues yet, but we're about to try to do that.
Yep.
So let's just go straight on to the next next round. All right. So are we going to start with the interrogate, or I don't think we can get down to the green.
We can't. Wait. Yeah, no, we can't.
All right.
All right. Let's just do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's interrogate. So go ahead and roll 2 die here. Put this on the...
Oh, right. Sorry.
Let me see what that looks like. All right, here we go with the roll. We will tell you guys. 1 star. All right, panic the suspect and reveal 1 clue.
All right.
So go ahead and roll a die. Let's see which way he goes. You can go back to the top. We are going to lose 3 time.
6.
All right, so the suspect goes into the main hallway.
I had to forcefully.
He ran away.
Yeah.
All right, so we reduce time by 3. Technically, we do the other part first, but...
Whatever.
Okay, so we're going to reveal a clue. So we're going to draw one of these tokens. It's going to have a number 1 through 5 on it. So just flip it over and
3.
just put it down where it was. So now we know we can always look at it however many times we want.
Okay.
Go ahead and use the viewer, Leo. Maybe you can do it on the card thing. And maybe I don't know if they'll be able to read it, but we can try.
Alrighty. Put that in there. And then... Sorry, here, you need me.
All right, so yeah, they're not going to be able to see it. We'll tell you guys what it says. Go ahead, Leo.
Mort is not from Series 3.
All right, go back to the top down. All right, so Mort is not from Series 3. So we're going to look at our suspect cards. Any that are Series 3, we know cannot be Mort. So Razorface. Well, hold on, let's do one at a time. All right, so we're going to find Razorface on the board. He is right here, and we replace him with an informant. Okay. Then who?
Hunter.
All right. Hunter is right here at publicly traded games. Ooh, that was a good one because that victim might have been about to die. Okay. Any more? Tormentor. All right. Well, we eliminated 3. That's not too bad. All right. So Tormentor was in Soxley Games. So now we have 3 informants on the board. And these little miniature guys get removed. Cool. All right. That was a good clue.
That was a good clue.
All right. So we did our interrogate.
Yep.
So what else do we have? What do we want to do? Do you want to use our search?
We can.
We are in a general area currently.
We are in a general area currently. What do we think is going to be in the general area currently?
You're talking very quiet, just so you know.
My bad.
I don't know how your sound is coming through. That's why I'm saying that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm quite close to the mic.
All
It's
right.
okay. It's okay.
Okay.
All right. I am going to search now.
Okay.
Let's hope you guys can hear
So
me.
we have 3 times. Yeah, we lost 3 times on the interrogate.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I am now going to be rolling.
What is happening?
All right.
Jeez. All right. 1 success and a convert.
Should
If
we
you convert, we get to look at 2.
Yeah.
What do you have to? Do you have stuff to use for converting?
We can take short rest.
Okay.
That's my go-to.
Yeah. We haven't lost any health yet, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to lose 1 time, but we get to look at 2 cards in the general. You can probably put both of them over there, Leo.
Oh yeah, probably could.
We all look at them together. And we have a box cutter and cash money. All right, so the box cutter, it looks like a kind of like a knife, right? Like 1 damage,
Yeah.
one-handed.
Standard 1 damage.
And
No.
cash money has 3 uses.
And you
and-
can use to take a search action card into your hand.
So we could do that.
Whoa.
You could do that up to 3 times.
Just 3
You
free
want to take the
search-
cash money?
cash money.
We're foregoing a weapon, but we could put the weapon back on top if we wanted.
And then we could just take a search.
Exactly.
Exactly.
All right. So
All right.
we're gonna, but
Someone lost
so we're
their
gonna put the box cutter back on top in the general area. Now you can only take the search from here. Like we couldn't go take it
Yeah.
from there, but so we have cash money. We're gonna put 3 use tokens on there, and we can use it. Oh, it does say from anywhere on there. Never mind. My own
Wait.
design. I didn't remember.
Oh,
Use to
yeah.
take a search action card into your hand from anywhere.
So we can just like search.
You
Search.
could spam it if you wanted.
You could spam it.
But I mean, there's only 2 cards left in this deck,
Yeah.
and we already are down to 2 time. So I think we save that.
Should we focus for more time?
Do we have a walk?
We do have a walk. Where do we want to walk to, Dad?
Mm,
To an informant? And then get a
I mean,
coerce?
we really do want to try to save someone else. But let's stop and use 2 because we only have 2 time.
I want
Get
to get a coerce.
You want to get a coerce?
What if we like focused and then walked? Or actually, what if we walked to that informant in, I don't know what booth that is, but we walked to that informant and spent 1 time, and then we got rid of,
This one?
yeah, that one. And then we got rid of our focus to guarantee 1 time, so we'd have 2 time total, and then we could get a coerce.
On this turn or next turn?
This turn, we can get a coerce.
You got to have to get 2 successes on the walk to get there.
I know.
Although we get an extra die because we're going to be moving through the hallway.
We do get an extra die.
Okay. I would not do that, but I'm
I would do
willing
that.
to go with your plan.
All right. Let's hope I don't mess this up.
All right. 3 dice.
3 days. The odds are in my favor. I just gotta, let them be in my favor. Oh, goodness.
1 success and a convert. So see?
Yeah, exactly what you
'Cause
thought would
can't
happen.
convert. I mean, you could convert, but then you're not going to have any cards left.
Yeah.
So, but it's okay. We can just at least get in there with them.
Close to him.
Or are we just going to move? We're just going to move 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Lose a time. I mean, we could spend both those cards and get an interrogate.
Oh, true.
What are those cards?
These are a walk and a focus. Wait,
Here.
walk and a focus.
Let me see that. Also, walk and
Oh,
focus.
my goodness. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that was a long discussion, not looking at the board.
That was a very long discussion, not looking
Well,
at
we're
the
we're not going back on that one. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
That was too much discussion to try have again. All right, you're in charge of the buttons.
I am in charge of the buttons.
All right, so this is a weird play, Leo.
Okay.
We could use cash money to get a search card and then spend it for a time
And get an interrogate?
and get coerced.
Oh, coerce.
Or
Interrogate. We're in the same room.
well, if
as
we're doing that, we
Hans.
should just do these two.
Yeah,
All right.
that's true. Wait, how much does
But
interrogate
the problem
cost?
is we're not going to be able to walk. We have no walk next turn.
How much does interrogate cost?
It costs 3.
3. We have 1. We could try and focus for 2
Wait,
times.
where is it? Where did we put it?
I don't know, Dad. Where did we put it?
I don't know.
Technical difficulties,
It's
folks.
in here. We already used it. We
This
used it at the
turn.
beginning of this turn.
Oh wait, we did.
Beautiful. Okay.
That was so long ago.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's keep this moving. What are we doing?
All right, let's keep this moving. Let's just.
I say we walk, get into space, get a sprint, and try to get our ultimate, and then we can worry about informants.
Okay.
And informants also, if we save them, will give us a horror reduction.
Okay. But I want to use our informants for clues. All right.
All right, 1 success. So we go to 0.
Go to 0.
Move
Move.
into.
Move into.
We want to go into there or in here? Media starlet.
No.
What does she give us?
I don't know. What
If
does
we
she?
save her, look through the unused item cards and choose one to take. Oh, okay.
So that.
The ones we set aside at the
Yeah,
beginning.
actually, let's do
No,
there.
let's go here. There's
Okay.
2 in there, and we can get them over there and then create a panic, and we have a better chance one of them will go out.
Should we create a panic with this focus?
No, not
Or
yet.
should we grab a create a panic?
Ooh, yeah, that's efficient. Yeah. Okay, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Although we're not going to be able to do much this turn. So we have 0 time, but we get our focus. And we got to put all this stuff back. Our next turn's not going to be very fruitful.
Nope.
Okay. All right, go ahead and pull a killer for the default killer action.
What's it gonna be, folks?
If you pull one that we eliminated, then they're not going to do anything.
Baghead.
Baghead. All right, Baghead is down here in Slate Mayor. So he's going to move
Up.
1, join his friends in the main hallway.
Mhm.
All right, then we flip a tarot card. Swarm of Masks.
Too many
All
masks. All right.
All right, draw another
Draw another thing.
suspect.
Hunter. Oh, he's gone.
There's no hunter. So that means because and you're dropping things, move the matching suspect toward the because we
just
drew the
skip this whole
hunter.
thing?
Yeah, we don't have to do that.
Oh,
Repeat the
that's-
above effect twice more. So resolving a new mask each time. So
Oh,
we do
okay.
have to do it 2 more.
Okay, come on. Give us like Razorface. Geppetto.
All right, Geppetto is live, so he goes in here with the informant and the victim. All right, do it one more time.
Okay.
Towards the closest suspect, not informant.
Oh, he's already in the
So
space.
he stays. Okay.
And Dr. Fright.
All right, Dr.
He's already in the
Fright
space.
also stays. And then
Okay.
one more. You do 3.
I did 3.
You did 3?
Yes.
Who was it? Geppetto, Dr.
Geppetto, Fright, and
Fright? Oh, Hunter. We
Hunter,
didn't have to do it.
yeah.
Okay.
And then for each
Each
space,
space with
more than one suspect.
Increase horror.
Yikes.
So that's 2.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So we got to increase horror by 2. Go back to the main.
Sorry.
All right. So we had 3 suspects here in the hallway and 2 up here in this side dock. So we increased horror by 2. But at least no more victims that still died. That's good.
That is good.
All right. Now we got to do upkeep. So
Upkeep.
flip a booth card. We haven't had our first booth event yet.
Follower games.
All right, follower games. They are down here in the room. We got a 1, so more victims coming out. All right, a new convention goer has shown up at follower games.
I want to see the booth events.
Yeah, well, it's 50-50 each time, so we are due for one.
Yeah.
All right, so it's back to our turn. We only have a focus and a.
Panic.
Please keep these face up.
Sorry.
Focus and create a panic.
I'm used to being
So
secretive.
we can take a search. Don't forget. We could even take up to 2 searches.
But do we want to?
I mean, we might. I don't know what we'll get, but we're in the exhibit area. We haven't searched there yet.
Okay.
Let's take one.
Okay. Oh, you meant with that ability.
Yeah, with our cash money, man.
Cash money.
We are at. Where are we? We're in publicly traded company games. Let's see what they have. Let's search.
Okay. I guess we're searching, folks.
Are we on 5 horror?
Yes.
We better watch out.
We
All right,
better
one
watch.
success.
Let's just take it.
We're just gonna take it and see what we get. All right, show 'em.
Convention beer.
Yeah, what's it say? What's the flavor text?
Crafted by Moon Queen Brewery.
That's right. All right, convention beer. That's too small.
Yeah. Used to roll +1 die for all horror rolls for the rest of the action phase. Discard this item and all cards in your hand at the end of the action phase.
So you drink the beer and,
And then
you're
you, like,
feeling good,
Yeah.
and you get the extra die, but then
You
you have a hangover, so you get
Yeah.
lose all the rest of your cards.
Yeah.
So that's good if we're gonna use all of our hand basically.
Are we about to use all? Actually, no, we're not.
So we're gonna save that.
Okay.
Okay, we can use that.
Okay. Yeah, we can use
All right,
that.
I think we're gonna be done and spend all. I mean, we have 5 time,
5 times.
so
Let's
let's spend.
Let's get an interrogate.
Well, we could get a coerce. We're with an informant right now,
Oh, we are with an informant right now.
and that's only 2.
All right, so
let's
get that, and then
Let's get a sprint.
sprint.
That's 4, so we have 1 left. Close call.
Close call.
And then all of our zeros. Make sure that's not more than 10.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right
All
on.
right. Perfect. All right.
Perfect
So we're
indeed.
stopping.
Yep.
All right. And then we are going on to the killer phase. So draw a token out. We really don't want our informant we're with to get killed for sure.
Ratchet lady.
All right, Ratchet Lady is over here in the docks. So she is going to move in and kill
The victim.
the.
The victim, Dad.
Why is that more hilarious?
Cause
than
no,
the
look.
informant?
So the informant is information. So all right. Listen. So the Ratchet lady's crazy, right?
Okay.
So
But it's Mort dressed as the Ratchet Lady.
oh,
That's fine. We'll play easy
that's a
mode.
good point. I was gonna say
We're
the
playing-
Ratchet lady's crazy.
I
so
would
she
be
got them
playing.
mixed up.
I would be playing the informants get killed. But
Well,
it's
this is
okay.
Final Girl with King Leo.
This is-
So
okay. Well, King Leo, we just got a victim killed. Congratulations.
thank you.
All right, and now we have to reveal a tarot card. No one is safe.
Uh-oh.
Reveal a booth card and place the killer in that space. So this is one where we have to draw a token for it. So draw a token.
Oh wait, draw a
and
token.
You
and-
draw a token, I'll reveal the booth card.
All right.
So it is Outside Down Games.
And the big bad wolf.
So Outside Down Games, the big bad wolf is right here. So
And
so it's gonna be placed in Outside Down Games, which is
right there.
right here. There are no victims in there. Repeat the effects. Repeat the above effects 2 more times. Okay.
So-
So draw another one.
Oh wait, he kills. Oh wait, but there's no one to kill.
There's no one there.
Okay. Baghead, and
All right. Baghead is going to Upstanding Citizen Games. There's no one in there either. We're getting lucky with these.
we are getting
All right,
lucky.
I have to reshuffle the booth deck. You draw one more.
Yep. Uh oh. If we need someone to die.
We need someone to die?
Because if not, then the dark power is going to come out. Because if not, if no one was attacked, then 2 bloodlust.
Well, you're getting ahead of the game
I am.
here.
I'm
All
an
right,
overthinker.
follower games.
And
There is a victim there.
Hans.
All right, so Hans moves into follower games and kills this victim.
Oh,
Bloodlust goes up, so now they are moving 2 and
attacking
damaging
2.
for 2.
But it's okay because the dark power.
If no one was attacked, 2 bloodlust.
But
1 was attacked. That was optimal.
yep, that's why
Okay.
I'm here.
That's why you're here.
Yep.
All right.
I have no
All right, go
purpose.
back to the main screen.
All right.
All right.
Discuss.
Upkeep.
All right. Upkeep.
So we flip a booth. Slate Mayor.
I'll
Roll.
roll.
You go ahead and roll. Oh my gosh.
6.
6.
Ooh,
All
booth
right,
event.
We get a booth event.
Yippee!
So this is in Slate Mayor Games booth. We see new hotness.
Place 2 new victims in there.
We are getting all the victims. So Slate Mayor has the new hotness. So these victims are showing up to get in line.
Dad, I heard they flew in advanced copies just for the show.
That's right. The advanced copies of the new hotness.
The new hotness.
So people are showing up for that.
Everyone loves the new hotness.
Absolutely.
Exactly. It's
All
why
right.
it's hot.
Okay, so now we can discuss.
Now we discuss.
Well, no one in our spaces got killed.
So that's good.
We got some good items.
We do have some good items.
We got
Cash
some
money.
beer. We got some cash money, man. This sounds like a great time to me. All right, so our plan is we're going to try to go move 1 space over and create a panic. Is that right?
Yep, and hopefully we can get the super girly pop star out.
Oh, no, there's no way into the side hallway. Or I would say let's go up there and create the panic. But
Oh
no.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's get going.
Let's get going.
All right. So.
All right. Sprint.
All right.
No.
We're gonna walk.
Walk. Yeah.
Or do we want to coerce this guy first?
Yeah.
We don't want to try to save him. Yeah, let's coerce. We need to get some more clues.
Coerce and then save him.
All right, coerce. We also need to start probably dealing with horror a little
Oh wait,
bit.
we can't save him if we coerce him.
All right,
But it's okay.
so we're gonna coerce. We need at least 1 success. Double fail.
Dad,
Close call.
I'm gonna phone a friend. Dad, your turn.
We're gonna close call for 2 time. Ay. Maybe we should have drank our beer. 1 success and a convert.
We don't need it. I mean, do we need?
Yeah,
those?
it would just save us 1 time. So
But yeah.
we're gonna lose a time, and we remove the informant from the game and reveal a clue.
Alrighty. Clue number 4.
All right.
Alrighty. I'm gonna read this out.
All right, we get another clue about who Mort might actually be.
Mort is not short. Hey, rhymes.
Mort is not short. So Dr. Fright, I see over there, is short. So he's
yeah.
coming off, and an informant is getting placed in the hallway.
Ratchet Lady is short.
Ratchet Lady's coming off right before she was going to kill that informant.
And that's it.
All right, we've eliminated half of the possible suspects.
That
with
is
2 clues.
awesome sauce.
That is good. All right. We still have all of our other cards. Ooh, there's an informant in the hallway now.
Oh.
We could go save him and get horror down.
I
Do you want to move over and create a panic? Like we were planning to do?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to walk. We are going to... Oh, we have the create. Yeah. All right. Go ahead and roll the walk. 2 stars.
Boom.
Well, we only needed 1.
Oh.
But
Well, why do I
Still.
waste my luck now?
well,
I'm sad.
it's... Yeah, unfortunately. We could walk into the hall and bring the informant in here with us.
Oh yeah, that would be smart.
Okay. The only problem is we brought it from the hallway into the exhibit area. Hopefully we can get them to
Get out there.
which way we want. All right. We are creating a panic.
Create a panic.
Did we lose the time? No.
No.
Okay. We're down
Right,
to 2 time.
These are high stakes.
6 and a 4. So if we convert the 4, we can move them all wherever we want.
Convert.
Yeah, weak attack, short rest.
Go to combo.
So we're gonna move all 3 into the side hallway, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful indeed. And then are we gonna go with them?
Very beautiful. Well, we have to use a walk.
Do we have a walk?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a walk and a sprint.
Well, let's darn diddly do that.
We are down to. Oh, that costs a time also, so that we are down to 1 time. So we're going to be using all of our time, and we're not picking up any cards. But I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Go. Roll it.
Just don't suck. Don't suck. Don't suck. No.
It's okay. So no successes. But we're going to take the hit.
Oh, yeah.
Take a health. Lose 2 time. We'll have to end our turn. But we got to move. So we can save these 3. So we're saving. Well, maybe we don't save the.
Informant?
We get to do 1 at a time. So we're definitely saving the media starlet.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll. If we get a 4 or lower, we get to flip 5.
Oh, my gosh.
But we get to look through all of these item cards. We're not going to show everyone these,
Okay.
but all right, we can get the medical buggy keys, which is the vehicle, Van Ryder Games bag, energy drink, cash money, box cutter, magic potion. Magic potion's my favorite. Can we get the magic potion?
No, no, really, it's actually magical.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's do it.
Dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing that.
All right, show them the magic potion.
I hope it really is magic.
It is.
I'm sure.
All right, so we can discard this and roll a die. And if we get a 1 or 2, we reduce horror by 3. If we get a 3 or 4, we take any action card. If we get a 5, we can reveal our ultimate, which we're probably going to do that anyway. And if we get a 6,
we get +1 die for the rest of the game.
yeah, raise it up a little bit because they can't see that. +1 die for the rest of the game. All right. Ooh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was going to say it's not a horror roll. Or I was going to say we could use the beer to roll another dice, but it's not a horror roll.
Yeah.
Okay. This is going well. Okay, so we still didn't unlock our ultimate. We're going to save the regular victim.
Yep.
Now, if you roll anything but a 6, we get to unlock it. Are you serious?
Are you disappointed?
Well, we're definitely saving this one now.
Well, do we have to? I want to get information from him.
Dude, the ultimate lets us use a card from the tableau for 1 or 2 victims.
Oh, right.
It's huge.
So, oh, right. Okay, yes.
All right, so we're doing that. We get to reduce a horror because that was an informant. And we're guaranteed to now flip.
Yep.
I've never had it go that long, Leo. Maybe I should be rolling.
I'm sorry.
All right, so we have 7 victims on this card. And don't forget, this ultimate lets us spend victims, but it's only once per action phase. So we can't just do it every time, a ton of times.
Yeah.
However, if we spend 2, for example, we can use critical blow as if it was in our hands for 2 victims. So we have even though it took longer, having 7 victims on there is very good.
Yeah.
that's
So
awesome.
it's not entirely bad. So you don't gotta make fun of me.
That's true. That's true. If we unlocked it, we could have just started using it earlier, but yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Now we have a sprint. Do we want to use it?
If we were to sprint, I want to go up to where all those informants
Oh, we
are.
don't. Well, we had to end our phase.
Oh, right.
So that's
Whoops.
that. All right. Let's put these back. We don't have anything to pick up or to spend, so we're not getting any cards. But we need to get these clues, Leo. That's our next goal.
Clues? Yeah. That's why I wanted to go over to all those informants.
All right. So go ahead and reveal a killer for the default killer action.
The big bad wolf.
Big bad wolf.
Big
All
bad
right.
wolf.
So he is going to move into this space with 3 victims and kill 1. Ah. All right. Now we're going to have to reveal the dark power. Relentless paranoia. When saving an informant, do not reduce horror.
Oh.
You can show them that. Luckily, we just saved that 1 and reduced horror before that came out.
Oh, that's some cool artwork.
Yeah, that is really cool. All right, raise it up a little. They can see the little effect down there. Yep. All right.
All right. Dang, we've only removed
that's
one
supposed
token.
to be under there. Oops.
Oh. Dad.
Huh?
This
All right.
guy.
Okay. So now he has a dark power. Now we got to do a tarot card. How many tarot cards did we put in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too. Did we only do 4 so far? Oh, we did.
Oh my
okay.
goodness, this is a slow game.
All right. Pandemonium. Panic all suspects and informants. Then raise horror by 2.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
ready?
We didn't show that.
So start down here.
All right.
Baghead.
Baghead. 2.
He's staying there. Hans.
3.
Staying there. Baby Bad Wolf.
1. I'm getting all my
Going
low
in
rolls
here.
out of the system.
Krampus.
1.
Switching places with Big Bad Wolf. The informant.
4.
Going down. 2 informants.
It's 5 and 6.
6. One goes out here with Geppetto. One goes over to Rumbleworks. And then Geppetto's last one.
6.
6. He is going down into the event docks.
Alrighty.
Okay. And then we increase horror by 2. Yeesh. We did all that work.
For nothing.
It might be magic potion time.
It might be.
All right. So now we go to upkeep. Flip a booth card.
Upstanding Citizen Studios.
All right. That's where Baghead is. So go ahead and roll. He might have some fresh meat coming out. Yep. Victim comes in. Ooh, nice costume, mister. All right.
It's my favorite board game ever.
So back to us. We have not many cards in hand, a sprint and a focus, and 2 focuses.
And
I mean,
we could use our okay, here's what
don't forget we could use,
Yes.
Yeah, you want to use our ability?
I want to sprint over to that informant at something games by Van Ryder.
We can, we can't go, there's no way to go that way.
Well, I'm saying
We could go 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my plan. We go over
Alright.
there.
Okay.
Then we use our ability
okay.
to interrogate him.
That
Coerce.
Yeah.
Coerce.
Okay.
And
And get a clue?
get a clue.
Okay.
And then
Maybe we could go do it next turn with the other one, or we could buy it.
yeah, or we can focus.
All right.
Get horror down.
Well, let's
Sprint first.
sprint first.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Do we want to use our beer for this? This might be a good turn because we'll make sure we get rid of all our cards
Okay.
and
Yeah.
just go for broke.
Go.
Okay, so we're gonna drink our beer for +1 die. Go, 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 go.
13 and I'm already drinking.
All right, so we roll 3 dice now, and we are sprinting. All right, 1 success and 2 converts. We're just gonna take the 2 move. 1, 2.
Down a time.
Down 1 time.
And then coerce.
We are going to use 2 victims because we don't want to lose our coerce.
Yeah.
So we're going to discard 2 victims. And we are going to use coerce as though it was in our hand. So go ahead and roll. It stays over here, but we get to resolve it. All right, 1 success. So we lose 1 time, and we get to reveal a clue.
Clue number
5. All right, let's see.
My dad doesn't believe I can read through these.
That's pretty amazing you can, but use
All right.
that.
Mort's favorite games are not party games.
All right. Mort's favorite games are not party games. So anyone like party games over there? Big Bad Wolf? Yep, just Big Bad Wolf.
All right.
So Big Bad Wolf comes off. An informant takes his place. And we now know it is down to these 4 potential as Mort. Okay, so that was part A of the plan. Worked well. So we have 2 focuses left, which we're going to use because
beer.
We could, Leo, also, since we're feeling good from the beer, we could use our cash money to get a search and search also.
We are feeling great from our beer.
So let's get one.
Let's get a search. Who doesn't love their beer?
Search, baby. All right, you want to search first or... Yeah, let's focus first because search we could lose horror.
Yeah.
So do our focuses first. Hopefully you gain us some time.
Hopefully.
3 dice. One
Nope.
success. So we lose a time, but horror goes down one. All right. Second focus. One success.
Goodness gracious.
Horror
Leo.
goes down, lose a time. And search-a-roni.
All right.
So we are in the exhibit area. One success. Lose a time. And we get some food.
Food. Who doesn't love their food? I know I do.
Roll a die and recover half that mini health.
Round it up.
Round it up. All
I
right.
suppose this counts as food to someone. What are you eating?
Nice.
What are you eating, Maureen? Be careful.
All right. That has 2 uses, so we're going to put 2 little tokens on it. And we are now out of cards, which we would have to discard all our cards anyway from the beer. So
The beer.
we do get to take our zeros and 1 close call.
Cool beans.
All right. But now
The killer.
the killer's turn. All right. So pull a
Come on.
token out.
No one. We have 3 people. 4. Whatever. Yes. It was Razorface.
Razorface is
Not on
no
there.
longer with us, so that doesn't happen. We now flip a tarot card.
Razorface.
Cosplay photo op. All right. Move yourself.
Oh, wait. Huh? Oh, wrong one.
Move yourself and all victims 1 space closer to the nearest suspect. Okay. This would go here. This would go here. That would go there. These would go.
Wait, were we supposed to
here,
remove that
And these would go here.
guy? We were supposed to remove that
And that would go there.
informant that we coerced.
Oh yeah, was that this one? Yep.
Yeah, that was that one.
Yep. Correct.
Correct, indeed.
Okay. Well, we got 2 victims out in the hallway for us. That's more fodder for our ultimate ability.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, the extra victims you save for the ultimate, go back to the. Oh, well, let's finish this.
Yeah.
If you're in a space with a suspect, lose 3 time.
We're
We
not.
actually aren't. I was lucky.
Oh, wait, we should have reset back to 6.
Horror increases by 1. And that's the end of the tarot card.
Well, not too bad.
All right. What was I saying?
Oh, you were saying our ability, or when we save
yeah.
more, it adds on to our
We
ability.
save more victims. It's a new victim on the card to be able to use the power.
All right, so.
All right. We got to do upkeep.
Oh, yeah, right.
All right. Flip a booth card.
All right, publicly traded company games.
All right. Roll.
6.
Booth event.
Booth event.
All right. What's happening at publicly traded?
A cosplay conundrum. Move all victims 1 space closer to the killer. We don't have a killer.
So we draw a killer out of the bag.
Oh, right, yeah. Silly me.
Can I get a picture with you?
I don't know. Can you?
So they're trying to get a picture.
Baghead. Oh, he's still
All right.
there.
So move all victims 1 space closer. So these 2 go in there.
Yikes.
This one goes here to Van Ryder.
This could be bad.
These go there. And these go there. Actually, 1, 2, yeah. Okay. All right. That's the end of that round. All the victims are bunching up at different booths.
Yeah.
Baghead has a party down there. But we are 2 clues away from knowing who Mort is. But we still have 4 tarot cards, I think.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Is it magic potion time?
I think it's magic potion time. Magic potion. Magic potion.
All right, let's do it. Let's
All right.
start it with the magic potion.
Let's diggity do it. Here, I'll just put it up there for.
All right.
refresher.
We won a 6.
We won a
'cause
6.
That's an extra die for the rest of the
That's. But
2.
of course, I'm
That's
never
okay.
one for 6s.
game. Yeah, but that's reduce horror by 3.
So we're down to 2 horror. That's actually still really
Which
good.
is really good. I told you I love the magic potion.
I love the magic too. I
All
love
right.
Magic.
Do we have a focus?
No, we
We
don't.
don't. Dang. Could've
Tragedy.
gotten to green.
Yep.
We can use a distraction with our ability.
But I want to coerce.
We could interrogate.
Okay.
Well, we don't have. You mean use
Use our
that?
ability. Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. So you want to coerce an informant or interrogate a suspect?
Coerce an informant.
Yeah.
Because we have 3 informants.
Let's go. We could go up into here and then also create a panic. So we just need to walk.
Okay.
So this main hallway is like connected to all these.
Yeah. So we have a walk. So we're gonna walk with a
Okay.
walk, which is how you walk when you're not talking. All right.
Something. That was something.
All right.
All right.
Oh my goodness
Fail.
gracious! Short rest, weak attack.
No, let's save the conversions for our coerce.
Well,
Or just take the damage.
okay.
Lose 2 time.
3
Move
health.
into there. All right. So
All
we
right.
are going to spend 2 victims
2 victims. 2 coerce.
for a coerce
Come on.
from our
Just-
ultimate.
Just don't suck.
See?
See.
Now we
yeah,
need to convert.
Yeah.
You got a 2 and a 4. We're going to use the short rest, weak attack to convert. Lose 1 time. This informant comes off the board, and we get to reveal a clue
Wait, why are we at 3 time? What did we lose time from?
because we used 2 time to walk.
Oh,
We
right.
failed.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Is it time for me to take over?
I think it is.
I don't know if I'll roll as good as I did the other day, but we'll see.
All right.
All right.
All right,
So reveal a clue.
Number 1.
All right. This might eliminate 2 people.
Mort's favorite VRG games are not designed by Evan Derrick. Sorry,
Mort, you're smart, man. That's a smart guy. All right. So,
He's not Geppetto.
and that's it. The rest are designed by AJ Porfirio, the best designer ever.
Cool.
Oh, that one's both. Yep. So Krampus and Geppetto. All right.
Nice. He's either Hans or Baghead.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
They're both down there.
Boo, Evan. No, I'm kidding.
All right. So we're down to 2. We know it's either Hans or Baghead. We need 1 more clue.
Yep.
All right. We have a walk and a close call. Do we discard our close call to get a create a panic?
Wait. Oh, is
There's
it any
3
action
people
card?
in there.
Is it any
Any
action?
action card.
All
Yeah.
right, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. We're going to create a panic.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
You're rolling.
1 success. Panic each victim in your space. You may modify each panic result by 1.
All right, we need
All right. There's 3 of them.
1 or a 2.
First one. 2.
So,
You go out.
yep.
Second one. 3.
2.
No,
Oh, wait.
I'm going to make him go this way. 4.
Okay.
And then the last one. 1.
Cool. So we can say 2 victims.
Sweet. Yep. Let's finish that off. We're going to walk.
Honors.
And we aren't going to have any much time, but all right, 1 success, lose 1 time, walk out, save 2, so we fuel our ultimate ability, and we have 1 time, so we take a close call and
2 focuses.
double focus.
All right.
All right,
Cool.
reset 6. Should we eat some pizza? Eat the food? We can get.
Let's eat a food. Let's
eat a food.
food a food, as I like to
All
say.
right. So we're at 3, but we can get back to 5. 3 rounded up is 2, so
2.
we go back to 5, and we still got 1 more bite of our food. All right.
Bite a stinky pizza. Looks old. Do you know
All right,
that?
draw a killer.
Hey, Dad.
What?
Do you know that any pizza can become a mushroom pizza if you wait long enough?
We have mushroom battles, and like some people like mushrooms in our work, and some people really don't like mushrooms.
Yeah. All right, Krampus. So he's not here with
Good.
us.
So
yeah.
Krampus, nothing on the default. Oh, a minor dark power. Quick slash. When you reveal a clue, lose a health.
Oh.
Discard this card when the finale is revealed or after resolving a 2-star on either an interrogate or coerce card.
Oh. Well.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
Here we go.
All right. Here we go.
Upkeep.
Upkeep.
So reveal a booth card.
Keep the up.
And I'll roll the die.
Van Ryder Games.
All right, a victim comes out
Yay, more
at
customers.
Van Ryder Games. All right, and it's back to us.
All right.
So we have 2 focuses and a close call. So unless we want to use victims to do something.
Let's just. I say we just focus
Okay.
and get horror down into the green. So
Yeah.
that will be all fine and dandy for when Mort comes out, and then we can pop
Ooh,
his little teenage dirtbag
Leo.
face. Yeah.
we are in a general area, which is where the box cutter is. Do we use our last cash money to search and get the box cutter? We might need the extra damage when Mort comes out.
I think we should focus first.
Okay.
Okay, let's focus first.
And then
Oh, to
drop.
get a 3rd die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
it's your job.
Good idea. All right. Focusing.
I'm full of those. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Should we
Just reroll one
just reroll 1?
and pray that
I think
you
we
do
reroll
good.
2.
Reroll 2, but I don't want to get rid of
Yeah.
all our time.
We'll lose, or we could just lose 2 time. Let's just lose 2 time, and then because we have another focus. But if we need to re-roll this one, we will.
Okay.
All right. Should I let you roll since I failed?
Maybe.
I only
Yeah.
partially failed.
Well, you.
All right.
It counts.
No, you didn't count it earlier, so
Well-
you got to roll it in there.
Oh my goodness.
All right, you
All right.
failed.
Close call.
Man, we are just wasting all our time.
Yep.
Sure, we shouldn't have done the cash money first. Ooh, that was close. 1 success. Okay.
All right. Horror down.
So horror down. Time goes to 1.
3
we
dice.
used 5 times to do 1 successful. Taking. We are now at 3 dice though, and should we do the cash money?
Yeah.
All right. We're spending the last of our cash money to get a search card, which we will then resolve with 3 dice.
Come on. Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. My dice luck has run. Well, we can let horror go up 2 and still get an item and lose 2 time. We're losing 2. I think we do it. We're going to let horror go up 2, lose 2 time, but we get an item and we
So-
get the box cutter.
Our whole 5 time of focuses were just
Yeah, we
wasted
spent a
by your
lot-
one roll.
We spent a lot of resources to get that box cutter. It'll be worth it. Trust me.
Will it be
It'll
worth it?
Yeah.
I hope it'll be worth it.
All right, we have no time.
Okay.
We get zeros.
Yeah, no time.
These go back in and go to killer face. Draw a. Wow, we still have a lot in there that
Yeah.
can get ignored, so that's good. Who's it going to be?
Ratchet Lady.
All right, we ignore that. Terror card. Meta Massacre. All right, draw a killer. We basically just don't want Hans.
Yeah. Dr. Fright.
All right, we got to repeat it 3 times.
All right. All right. So,
So 3 more times.
Baghead.
Okay, Baghead kills 1. Discard the next terror card from the Bloodlust increase.
Okay.
Okay, there's 1 terror card left now.
Big Bad Wolf.
Okay, nothing. What, 1 more?
One more. The
Wait,
Tormentor.
did you put Baghead back in?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you got to put him back in
Oh.
each time. So put those 2 back
No, just. Oh, yeah.
and shake them up. Yep.
Geppetto.
Okay.
Okay.
No, 1 more.
No.
That was 3.
Okay.
Because we did. Yeah, that was right.
All right.
We did 1 and then 3 more.
But I think you
times.
drew 2 without Baghead being in there. Oh, well. That's
No, I
fine.
drew 1 without Baghead being in
Oh,
there.
okay. All right. What else is on this? Nothing else?
Nothing else.
All right.
All right. We have 1 more tarot
Upkeep.
card. Could get scary.
All right. Flip a boo, or you roll off, flip a boo.
Okay.
Fortunate Foul Games. There's a booth event at Fortunate Foul Games.
Star sighting.
If there are no special victims in play, reveal event cards until you find one with a special victim and resolve it. Shuffle the revealed cards back into the event deck. Take the special victim closest to the booth and place it in the boost. Wait, hold up.
once we put it out.
Take the special victim
right.
closest to the booth and place it. Oh,
We got the annoying reporter.
the annoying reporter.
The pink.
The
It's
pink.
the pink one.
It's the pink one.
Coming out in the cursed foul.
In the cursed foul.
All right.
Fortunate foul.
This is Courtney Storm on the scene. Place the annoying reporter in your space. Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
She must follow you when you move, and you lose time if she is in your space at the end of the action phase. In order to save her, discard the weak attack action card while in an exit space. Guess where we are?
In an exit space
Woo!
with a weak attack.
That was
wait,
lucky.
but doesn't she go to fortunate foul?
Is that what it said? Oh, because she comes out and then she moves to the booth?
Yeah.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Reveal booth.
But she has
Star
to move.
sighting.
But she moves with us.
Find a special victim and resolve it. Then shuffle the real cards back into the event deck. Take the special victim closest to the booth space. Yeah, because she's the only one. You're right. She goes into fortunate foul. Well, then we don't have to. At least we don't have to pay the time penalty from her following us around.
Oh, there's
We
a
can
time
just leave her in there. Yeah, if she's with you at the end of the action phase.
Oh, well, if she's annoying.
Yeah, she's annoying.
Yeah, so we're just going to leave her in there.
Yeah, she would probably just
Leave her
in
with the employees.
there. Okay. All right, that was into upkeep. We have one tarot card left.
One tarot card left.
So we might need to use our ability to use these coerce or interrogate.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you want to hear the game plan?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go through the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to go to where the...
Like 1, 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Then we're going to use our ability to coerce.
Okay.
We're going to get that last clue. We're going to figure out who Mort is, and we're going to win the game. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah. Sounds
All right.
good.
Cool.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Do we have a sprint or just walks?
Just walks.
Yeesh. All right.
Yeesh, indeed.
Do we have only one focus?
Zero
No focus. Okay. Do we want to use a distraction with our...
But we're going to use our coerce with that.
Oh, yeah. Do we have 2 walks?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, sure. All right. Well, that's fine. We healed. So we fail, lose a health, lose 2 time.
Okay.
Do it again.
All right. And this time we can convert because...
We don't need to convert. We save those for converting the coerce, remember?
Oh, right.
All right, 1 success. So we are in. And then we're going to spend... Let's just spend 1 victim because this is the last one.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to spend 1 victim. We will have to remove coerce from the game after this. Well, we could botch it and fail, but we still have interrogate.
Yeah.
So just don't fail.
Don't fail.
I mean, we can convert if we need to.
Okay.
All right, 1 success. Lose the time. Down to 2. We'll get the last clue. Coerce is removed from the game.
Clue number 2.
Hey, that rhymes.
All right.
right.
Who's it going to be?
Mort's favorite villains are not zombies.
It's Hans. All right. So Baghead gets removed and informant comes in. All right. So
Wait.
no,
Oh.
it's on the back.
Yeah, I was like, huh?
So we know it's Hans. So we now. All right. Let me make sure I get this right.
Okay.
So. All right.
Got it.
When you've revealed all 5 clues, you've correctly identified who Mort is disguised as. Flip the clue card to its opposite side to confirm. We did that. Immediately discard any minor dark powers in play. So, we did have to lose a health when we reveal the clue.
Oh, right.
So lose that health. Then that goes away. Next, discard any remaining tarot cards and replace the final remaining suspect miniature with Mort's miniature. So this last tarot card gets discarded. Mort comes in.
Finale.
Where Hans was. He was disguised as Hans. And go ahead and flip the Hans card over, and that is the new finale. Now, also, there's this finale reminder card under here. Because once the finale happens, we no longer do booth events. So that reminds us we don't do that anymore.
I'm going to show this card.
Yep, show them this. So depending on what the suspect it is, the finale is different. For each
Yeah,
one. So there's effectively like 10 finales. All right,
really
so
cool.
What's it say? I can't read that. What's it say, Leo?
It says, for each unrevealed clue, increase Mort's attack value by 2.
Well, we didn't have any, so
news.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
and then he has
All
a special.
So his finale action is target final girl and move, then target closest and attack.
Okay,
We can handle that.
we can handle that.
All right. But it's still our turn. We're still in the middle of our turn.
Oh yeah, we are.
Do we have to end our turn? I don't think so.
I mean, can we use these 2 cards for time,
No, we don't have to.
Dad?
What?
These 2 cards are useless. Can we use them for time?
Oh, and we got to give him his health. How much health does he have on there?
Oh.
10.
10. Gosh darn it.
You are asking if we can use these action cards for time?
Yes, because it's a short rest and a weak attack.
I mean, do we want a short rest? Because we could
No,
use some
no.
health.
Not really.
No? Okay. Use them for time?
Playing it risky.
All right. Use them for time. Go to 4. We have four time to spend. So we get 2 focuses.
7, 8, 9.
So we know he's going to move towards us,
Yeah.
and then he's going to attack the closest. He's going to kill an informant in our space. We can't stop him.
No.
But he will be there, so we can get Furious Strike, and then we can use Critical Blow with that and, like, mess him up.
Hee hee hee.
Let's do that.
Let's do
You
that.
good with that?
Am I good with
All
that?
right. Sweet.
This guy.
All right. So that's that.
Asks me if
All
I'm
right.
okay with pounding someone's face in.
Reset to 6. All right. So Mort is going to target final girl and move. Bink, bink. Come join us in publicly traded games. He is going to attack closest, so we're still playing friendly, I guess. So he'll kill the victim,
Yeah.
the normal victim, and he will increase bloodlust, which increases horror by 1, and that's the end of the killer phase.
Cool.
So we no longer do the booth upkeep,
Booth.
and it's our turn.
Our turn.
All right, so
Do we want to focus? Actually, no, we can't even get
save
down.
them for converts.
Yeah, and we can't get down, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
All right, so
Okay.
play the, or do we want a critical blow first?
No, because, oh, wait. I think we should critical blow, because if we're forced to end our turn, then I'd rather end it with 3 damage instead of 2
Okay.
damage.
All right, so we're gonna spend 2 victims
Yeah.
to use critical blow. So go ahead and hit that up.
And of course, I'm going to suck it.
I think we just take it. We'll go to 1 health, which will give us an extra die. We can get retaliate in
Okay.
case he attacks us.
All right.
He's probably gonna kill the informant,
Yeah.
but horror will go up 1.
Or we'll
So
go.
we're just gonna take it 3 damage. We take 2, and we also have the food if we want to heal.
Oh, yeah, we do have the food.
And then horror went up 1. Did you do that already?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Then we have to end.
But
We have all 6 time.
Oh, that's good.
So we're going to take retaliate for
And
4.
distraction.
How many cards do you have in hand?
3.
All these zeros. I mean, do we take the close calls just in case for retaliate, or do we take a guard?
I want to take a distraction. Oh, wait, we can't.
We can only have 2
Yeah.
close calls.
Okay.
All right. Oh, and these.
We should be fine.
Is that right? Yeah, we just drew all that, right?
Yes.
And we have 10.
I think so.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. Mort moves towards us and attacks the closest. He's going to attack the informant. So because he killed an informant, horror goes up, an additional, and bloodlust goes up.
So now he's
So
attacking
he's doing
for
3
3
damage and moving for 3. Yep. All right. But, I mean, based on his finale, we can basically lock him down. He'll just stay with us because we're the closest.
Yeah.
So let's take this fool out.
All right, we have a weak attack, a furious strike, and an ability that lets us critical blow.
Well, we have 1 health. So anything that loses health, we
Don't
probably
wanna
need
do.
to eat our food first.
Eat the food. Wait,
Alright.
should we focus twice so we can get our extra die to get? Oh wait, horror.
We're not going to get an extra die. We're on 5.
Well, no, but
Use them for converting.
okay. I guess that makes more sense, but I don't want to die
How are we going to die?
from attacking. Should we eat our food?
That's what I said. That's what I said. Eat the food.
Okay.
And you said yes. Eat the food.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Eat the food.
And then I tried to like use the
Roll
focuses.
us 5 or 6, and we'll gain 3 health.
wait, I
No,
did-
just 1 die.
Oh, 1 die.
We recover half, rounded up. 1. So we get 1 health. That was the worst possible. All right. Do we have anything that only does 1 damage though? Weak attack does.
Weak attack does.
Does Furious Strike do damage if we miss?
Yes, but it only does 1 damage, and we have to fail.
All right, do that one.
Okay.
All right. Fury. Ooh. Here's a thought, Leo.
A thought?
How much potential damage can we do this turn? 3 for that plus 2 for this is 5. That would put him down to 2. We could use one of our victims for an improvise to try to get 3s and 4s successes for the rest of the turn, or at least for the next roll.
Okay.
Or we could use it for planning to get extra dice for the next roll. I would choose improvise, I think.
Okay, let's do improvise.
All right, so we're just going to spend 1 victim. This improvise, after we roll it, will get removed from the game. So go ahead and roll 2 dice, preferably 2 stars. We will maybe convert.
Oh my god. Close call.
You're fired.
Yeah.
1 horror up and lose a time.
Wait, we're not close calling?
Oh, we're going to close call?
I hope
Okay,
so.
sure.
2 time.
All right.
You. Take it away from me.
All right, 1 success. Do we want to close call the blank and try to get a 2nd star? We'll get 3s and 4s for the rest of the round if we get it.
That, I think we should.
All right. We're going to keep the 1 star and re-roll this one.
Come on.
Nope. All right,
All right.
3s and 4s.
For the
This
next-
gets removed.
Next
3s
horror
and
roll.
4s, so we're definitely going to do the Furious Strike.
Yep.
And
All right.
3s and 4s count as successes.
I'm great at rolling converts, but I'm still going to let you do it.
I mean, I just rolled 2 blanks. Or did I? No, you did. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah. You do it. You roll it in the tray. All right. A 3 and a 6.
right.
2 successes.
And horror
So
down.
3 damage and horror goes down 1. Yeah, let's weak attack.
Okay. So then we can get him down to
We already
1.
have retaliate in our hand.
And we can get him down. Whoa.
What?
We can get him down to 1 if we
know.
land this.
No, 2.
No.
He has 4 life.
Oh, right. It's hiding behind the token. All right, so we're
Alright.
going to play that.
Mm-hmm. 1 success and a convert.
Should we? I think we should.
Nah, I think we take the extra die. We just
Oh,
take
right.
the hit.
Yeah.
2 damage. And then we have retaliate in our hand
So that can knock
and a
out.
bunch of cards. We
So-
only used 2 time. So we have 4 time.
Uh,
I think this is in the bag.
it is in the bag. Distraction.
So,
I'm just kidding. Am I kidding? Should I be kidding?
no, let's just get 2 guards just in case.
Okay.
All right. All right, he goes. Yeah,
Here.
we would have to really mess this up. All right,
That's what I'm great at, Dad.
so he moves to us and attacks. So we can retaliate with 3 dice. He's hitting for 3. We also have guards though, because we can play guards if there's still damage left over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we get 3 dice. 2 stars wins it unless he comes back. Yeah, let's convert. So we got a star and a 4.
So short rest and focus.
Okay. Here we go.
Alrighty. Can I do the
Flip
honors?
it to the, show him on the
Alrighty.
close up. We win.
Oh, we
We
win.
win.
Yes.
We have defeated Mort,
The teenage
dirtbag.
dirtbag.
All right. So before we played this, you made the comment that if this meets your expectations, this could end up being one of your favorite ones. So
It does
What
meet
do you
my.
think?
I think it's my new favorite.
you think it's your new
I
favorite?
think it's my new
All
favorite.
right. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yep.
There's a lot going on in this one. It's definitely got a lot of moving parts to it compared
Yep.
to some simpler feature films. But like all Final Girl, we hope you find this very thematic and extremely fun to play.
Yep.
I love Maureen's Ultimate.
Yeah,
It's
that
so
was-
fun to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that's the longest it's ever taken to unlock it. But
Well, but
we had a ton of victims
But
to
we
use.
had, we could keep doing it. So
Yep. So yeah, that's Shriek. Hope you enjoyed it. Coming out this summer. Be on the lookout. If you're at Gen Con, come get it there. We're gonna have a huge spectacle. King Leo will be there.
I
You
will
can
be
meet
there.
King Leo.
You can meet the famous, the beloved.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up.
Yep.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Cue Teenage Derp.